A motivational story about never giving up. The determined climber. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled at the base of a towering mountain, there lived a young man named Daniel. From a young age, Daniel was fascinated by the mountain and dreamed of reaching its summit. The villagers often spoke of the peak, saying it was unreachable and treacherous, with many who tried but none who succeeded. Despite the daunting tales, Daniel was determined. He believed that with enough perseverance, he could conquer the mountain. One morning, with his backpack filled with supplies and his heart filled with hope, Daniel began his ascent. The climb was harder than he had imagined. The path was steep, the air grew thinner, and the weather was unpredictable. Several times, Daniel stumbled and fell, scraping his hands and knees. But each time, he got back up, determined to continue. As days turned into weeks, Daniel faced numerous challenges. He encountered fierce storms that forced him to take shelter, slippery ice that made his footing uncertain, and rocky paths that seemed impossible to cross. Many times, the thought of giving up crossed his mind. But each time he felt like surrendering, he reminded himself of why he started and the dream he held so dearly. One particularly harsh night, after a brutal storm, Daniel found himself on the verge of giving up. He sat by his small fire, shivering and exhausted. As he gazed up at the stars, he remembered the words of his grandfather, "The darkest nights produce the brightest stars." Inspired, Aiden resolved to keep pushing forward. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Daniel reached the summit. As he stood at the top, looking down at the village far below, a sense of overwhelming joy and accomplishment washed over him. The view was more breathtaking than he had ever imagined. He realized that the journey, with all its hardships, had made the victory even sweeter. Daniel descended the mountain and returned to his village a hero. His story of perseverance and determination inspired others to pursue their dreams, no matter how impossible they seemed. From that day forward, the villagers remembered Aiden's climb as a testament to the power of never giving up. This story of Daniel reminds us that even the most challenging paths can be conquered with determination and resilience. No matter how tough the journey gets, never give up on your dreams.